All right, we're going to the bullpen. We got Bob Kelly. We're going to bring him out of the bullpen.
Bob Kelly's coming in.
Yeah, he's going to do an hour of radio for us. And we also have Francine that will be stopping in. Look at this. Jimmy Who is what I say. Jimmy Who.
Our reliever comes in, our late reliever.
You want to do a little warm-up or you want to get right into the game?
What's up, guys? No, let's just get right into this, huh?
How you doing?
You want to just throw a few pitches just to see how the arm is?
Yeah, let's go.
It's good, though, because we've been having a good show, so it's not like he comes in with bases loaded or anything like that. It's relaxed. Yeah, we get to relax a little bit.
Honestly, Jimmy threw too many pitches.
Yeah, that's all.
He threw too many pitches. We want to rest him for the next game.
Rest him.
So we're going to get Bob.
We're going to relieve it. No pressure.
To throw some pitches today. That's all.
What's up, boys?
Not much, man. We're going to take a break. We just wanted you to settle in and get ready there, okay?
All right. Fantastic.
All right. Still want a long break? Yeah, we'll go for a long break. Break. Nothing to do with Bob Kelly.
Let's take a 45-minute break.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back. We'll be back tomorrow. Bob, you got anything to say?
That's really funny.
Oh, God. Come on, man. What are your nose?
It's a breathe right strip. He wears them every day.
You're supposed to wear them to bed.
Does that upset your skin or anything? Does it give you a rash or anything?
No, I actually want to get the sinus surgery. This just holds it open.
Yeah, I can't understand why you're not getting dates, walking around like that all day long.
See you guys.
Hi, Jimmy.
Bye, buddy.
All right, there goes Jimmy Norton. He
Off to
scared the shit
Atlanta.
out of you, didn't he?
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me, but that nose thing is weird, too. Why are you supposed to wear those to bed?
He wears them all the time now.
Do those things really work?
No.
You know how Jimmy is, though? Jimmy's like got an addictive personality. He's got like it was drugs and alcohol at one point in his life, and it's telephone rings, things like that.
I'm not a professional.
You sit here the first fucking minute you're here, and your old school telephone ring on your cell.
And you know you're not the only one that decided that's a cool ring to have, right?
Look, it's retro, man.
I've heard 3 cell phones go off today. All 3 of them have that.
Yeah.
Fan?
I have that.
So there you go.
I want this one.
Number, please. Number, please.
Oldie style operator. What was the one where you crank the phone? Was there a sound that happened when you used to have to crank the telephone? That's the one I want.
Childhood memories?
Yeah. I call them the good old days.
I want the Twitchell's ringtones.
No.
He was supposed to record those. He was supposed
to
record those for me from my phone. I don't know if he's done that yet. He's going to be at the Hard Rock tomorrow.
Oh, he annoys me with that. I couldn't listen to that.
All right.
It's got to be one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
It is funny.
It's hilarious hearing a dude with Tourette's on radio.
You going to the live broadcast tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't even know it was tomorrow. Tomorrow's the St. Patty's Day thing?
Yeah, Hard Rock Cafe, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah,
drinking.
So we can all sleep in and everything.
I don't smoke.
Drink, of course you
I
don't.
quit smoking 5 months. Cigarettes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were smoking all the time.
Smoking, quit drinking, quit drugs. I don't have sex with hookers anymore.
No.
Actually, I swear to God, I went to a massage parlor the other night, and I didn't get a hand job. It was a legit place.
A legit massage.
Legit massage.
So where are you?
But you know, the old instincts actually came into play because like at the end when she was doing my hamstring, I kept rising my ass up. Like,
come on, a little diddle.
I swear to God, I kept picking my ass up, and I was like, oh, this is she's not gonna.
Why
rub
would
my
you tempt yourself if you're trying to like get rid of all that?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like tempting.
Do you want to know how weird it is? How sick women are? How sick they are? I was a legit place. I had nothing to be worried about. I got a text message. I know what you're doing. From my girlfriend.
Oh, shit.
Then I get a message. She calls me up. Right when I get out, she goes, where are you, sneaky? And I was like, oh, my God. I go, honey, I was just at a massage place. It's an Asian place, but it's legit. It's open late. But she was like, I was talking about, I thought you were trying to stay out late to get me to pack for you.
Oh, no.
Like,
you did the sitcom Spill the Beans when they weren't really asking.
Dude, and you know what? All my player instincts that I used to have, if I just waited 2 more sentences, if I just said what any other man would say, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I would have been out of it.
Yeah.
But Pussy Whip Bob.
And the guilt
baby,
in you.
Right out. It came out. I was at a massage place. It was Asian, but it's not. It's not. It's a legit one. I mean, she's like, what? I swear to God, I heard
wanted some
what?
help over here.
I heard her go, what are you talking about, faggot? I thought about
that. Is really funny.
It was awful.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
I just ratted myself out.
We'll settle in. We got to get a little food and do some things, and we'll continue with Bob Kelly. And Francine is here. She's trying to pitch a radio show that we could run on our channel.
Fantastic.
And can I read the tracks on this, or will that spoil the bit? Does anyone know?
Danny cut it up.
All right. Well, she's got two bits she's actually recorded for her radio show that she wants to have on 202. So
wow. Okay. That sounds interesting. Is it?
It sounds supposedly. Danny, can I name the tracks?
Yeah. Well, let me just make sure. Yeah.
All right. The Francine radio show, we got two samples of what she wants to do in her show. The first track is Francine Gets Knocked Up.
Really?
And Francine has her first lesbo experience.
All right. Now my interest has peaked a little bit.
And we're going to play these two tracks in just a bit, all right? Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Hold on.
Oh, duh. Thank you. I had a brain fart. Song remains the same.
Song remains the same. Right. Okay.
And a brain fart.
Until the vocal kicks in, I have no clue.
That's what was throwing me off.
I know.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. Bob Kelly's sitting in for Jim Norton, who's on his way to Atlanta. Hopefully Jimmy will check in. Well, it's going to be hard for him to check in tomorrow because we're doing the live broadcast.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those situations where it's going to be impossible to take phone calls or anything else. Remember? Mm-hmm. You remember last year when we said, oh, my God, we're never doing this again?
Yeah.
Because it was just almost impossible to do a show in that kind of situation. Well, I guess as a year goes by, we forget about the bad and go, hey, what a great idea.
Well, we do live and learn, because last year we did the show really early, and no one was allowed to drink, so they were just staring at us. And we're like, if the bar was open, they would be just drinking their faces off, and they could give a shit about what we're doing on that stage.
And they started drinking toward the end of our show, and then when they were hammered, that's when we got some really good stuff.
Yeah.
Now they're going to be drunk at showtime.
We got a lot planned for tomorrow. Including some karaoke that you'll enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Also Twitchell's and Big A, everybody.
All the people that over the past year have become celebrities in their own right on this program will be there, because last year we were kind of new to the whole thing. And
right.
Didn't really have a lot of people.
No, because we had to get rid of all the old people.
Out.
And start anew.
What were we going to bring? Lady Di up?
Ugh. The show is always evolving.
Mm-hmm.
Finding new people,
There's
new
a
bits.
Revolution going on here.
We're not recording our old bits and making them cool for satellite radio. We just do new bits.
Right.
And the show will end tomorrow, like we did last year, with everybody lining up and telling their favorite racist joke.
I can't believe you're actually suggesting this, because last year it was so hard to sit there while just bad racist joke after bad racist joke came up, and Bill Burr was there and was horrified.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very new to the show at that point. I don't think he really understood what was going on.
He did come back, didn't he?
He did come back, but I don't think he understood what was going on. Like, all right, these are jokes. It's not a Nazi rally we're at. not yet, right? What time is the Nazi rally? But it really, struck him.
All we ask is that you spread the wealth.
Yeah.
For every 10 black jokes, give us a Polish joke.
One Polish joke.
Please.
Because by the end, it was just all about black jokes.
They pretty much shut down the show.
Yeah.
No, seriously, if we're going to do this,
get some variety, people, please.
We got to spread the wealth.
Could you fucking, get your repertoire a little,
I'm not going to lie to you.
Build it up a little bit?
It started out all cute. It was like, an Irish joke. Oh, that's funny.
It started off Irish jokes.
And then it took just one person to be brave enough to tell the first black joke. And then all of a sudden the line got much larger and longer.
Oh, that's safe? All right, I'll go up there.
That's how it is everywhere. On a train.
Oh, yeah.
On a plane. Truckers do that too. I was in a car with a guy at a CB radio. He goes, "Watch this." It's all truckers, and he goes, "Hey, anybody got any good end jokes out there?" And they just went nuts.
It just
what do you
lights up.
call them? For like 25
what y'all
minutes.
calls how do you babysit a nigger?
How?
Well, you wet his lips and stick him to the wall.
Great, thank you.
How do you keep the nigger from jumping on the bed?
Well, how?
You put Velcro on the ceiling. Get it? 'Cause the hair is all kinky. And you put the Velcro on.
Yeah, we get it. And it just kept going and going.
We got to get the truckers now to do this.
Oh, no.
That sounds like something I got to listen into.
Oh, my God.
We have to have the truckers call in. They're listening like crazy.
A black trucker actually chimed in. He goes, "Yo, man, where can a black man get something to eat?" They goes, "Niggers don't eat."
They don't eat. How many niggers does it take to tar a roof? Well, 3 if you slice them thin enough.
Yeah, we heard them all. There ain't one new one. That's what I defy you to come up with, is a brand spanking new one that I haven't heard 8,000 times. They're all the same.
Let's go to Rob in Tampa. Rob.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, man.
Hey, Bob, you shithead. I was seeing you, man, when you were down in Ybor, man.
Hey, what's up,
I
buddy?
was the Marine sitting in the front row.
Hey,
kind
buddy.
of gave myself out at the end and gave you a hug, you little pudgy shit.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
Sounds romantic.
Yeah, he is romantic, and he's a dom, too. That's the way I like him. Call me pussy again.
Hey, man, I just want to tell you, man, you did an awesome job down here, dude.
Yeah,
you
they
need to
said
get
you
back
killed.
down here, man.
Thank you very much, buddy.
All right.
Nice.
Awesome.
Bob Kelly killing in Tampa.
And another one saying Bob Kelly can't spell. Teabag. Teabagger.
What's up, shit dick?
Hey, man.
Hey, yeah, Bob, I saw you when you were in Tampa. My brother and I were sitting in the front row there. You kept calling him Sasquatch through the whole show.
I went to
And,
sushi with you, right?
Yeah, we had sushi afterwards with those 2 chicks.
And yeah, all right. And your friend accidentally made out with me.
No, that
that-
was me, numbnut.
Oh, that was you? You know, we were kidding around at the end. There was a few chicks there, and
Just kidding around. Yeah, you can start this story off however you want. If
swear
this
to
guy
God.
accidentally makes out with you,
I swear to God.
I don't care how it starts.
It wasn't me. That's all I'm
Chicks.
saying. We're kidding around. He's like a porn star or something. He's got pictures of his mule on his phone.
Oh.
So I had a few chicks. We went upstairs.
Chicks. Keep mentioning the chicks.
And then there was, some more chicks showed up.
Right. Yeah, lots of
And
chicks.
then it was unbelievable that, because
We had
more
so many
chicks.
chicks and no more chicks
Yeah.
to get in.
And then all of a sudden there was so many chicks we had to suck each other's cock.
Right. Because you're so worked up with all the chicks.
But no, at the end we're saying goodbye. It's something, when you're like, come here, give me. I was giving the girl a kiss. I go, no kiss for you. He goes, give me a kiss, and I went to just
Now,
joke.
hold on.
Hang
Just
on,
joke.
you can't.
How
can I
long?
just say
No,
something?
I gotta interrupt you. How long
Stop the
have you
flow.
known this guy at this point?
12 minutes.
Not really.
12.
12 minutes.
12 and a half.
You might do that with a friend after a lot of drinks in a tree fort.
You don't know how low.
But you.
Well,
Are
I
you
think I
kidding me?
guessed into it.
So he goes, "Come here," or you say, "Yeah, come here."
I don't know if
Like
you've
the
seen
joke.
this guy. He's not like an average looking guy.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying, Bob?
Yeah. Then why don't you hold your judgment until you take a look at him? I mean, geez, I'm in Tampa. I'm a little lonely.
All right.
But so at the end, he went to give me a kiss. Like joking. Hey, I give you a kiss, and we kind of went, but he didn't stop.
Right.
We didn't. I'm not blaming him, but I am blaming him.
It's supposed to do the thing like when the celebrity gets up and walks out of the talk show, like, I'm not going to take this, and he gets out of his seat and walks a few steps and then sits back down. He's not really leaving.
Yeah, on the host's
Right.
cock.
So, but he's never sucking the host's cock.
But
So he walks up and goes, kiss, and you're like, expecting it to stop somewhere. He didn't stop.
I felt his little mushed up tongue.
Stop it.
Trying
to push
not
through
on
your
my-
lips?
My tongue didn't come out. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, gay boy. But
Bob,
Yeah,
it wasn't
he's the
gay.
guy.
we
It
actually.
wasn't gay that I stuck my tongue out. It was gay that you stuck it in your mouth.
Well, actually.
So he's trying to
I
push
didn't-
through your lips?
Oh, Oh, hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. I just gotta get my shit together here.
Too late.
This is almost like seeing Twato again.
Oh.
So, yeah, and he did it, but it was like, shit, we both knew we fucked up. So he just walked away. The girls were like, we're all like, oh, my God. I was just like, dude.
Anthony, you know who I am, but you see me on Pal Talk a few times.
What, he want to make out with him now?
Really?
Too?
I've seen him on Pal Talk.
Yeah. I always have my AR with me there. I show you.
I thought he was
Oh,
going to say.
my God,
I thought he was gonna
okay.
say, I always have my cock out.
This big guy?
Yeah, he's a big guy. And don't forget good looking. He's a good looking guy.
right?
Jesus Christ.
And he's a nice guy. We had a good time. I thought for our first date, we had a nice time. The sushi was nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make out with you. And as big as I am, my brother makes me look like a little tiny fucking...
They hold guys like you down, Bob.
This is the funny part, though. We're driving away, and I saw him walking to his car.
Yeah.
Like, and that was in his head. Like, dude, that was a good night, a good show. Hung out with Bob. We all had a good time with the chicks. And then at the end, I fucked it up. I did that stupid thing. I took it too far.
No, I didn't fuck up. I was jerking off.
Hang on.
Oh.
So then we drive by, and we go, faggot. But he didn't know it was us, and you see him like, shit, everybody knows I'm a faggot now. They saw me kiss Bob. I was just kidding.
All right, Teabagger.
Bye, buddy.
Later, man. Yeah, there's videos of him.
Everyone's calling up with their black jokes. Listen, we'll do the trucker thing where they do it on the CB, and you can hear other truckers doing it through the CB.
Yeah, we got to do it through the CB.
That's the bit, and we'll do it next week. How's that? Someone remind us to do that bit next week, please, because we have short-term memory
a trucker
problems.
that'll get the whole ball rolling
Yeah.
by asking for him, and then he's got to put
Just
his...
like what happened with Kelly.
Yeah, he's got to put his phone up to the CB so he can hear
I want to see how the whole thing would develop.
how it plays out, not just people with races.
All right, we got to get to the Francine show. The Francine show. She wants to try to do a couple hours on this channel. We're starting to do that, by the way. Patrice is doing his relationship show again.
Big hit.
This weekend, Saturday night from 8 to 10 Eastern Time.
Yeah.
And then I think we got some other things in the works, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But here's Francine, the Francine show. A couple examples.
Yeah.
The first one is Francine gets knocked up.
Now, the hell could this be about, aside from her being pregnant?
Danny?
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
Our own Francine was knocked up?
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised that she was so open about
She
this
is
stuff.
black.
All right, here we go. The Francine show.
And actually, Fan was in for this portion, so
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
he said it.
Dan sits in.
Yeah. You had an abortion, Francine?
Well, guess what, fellas? I almost had to have an abortion. But
Why?
Wait, almost had.
Instead, you had a baby?
I was 17, and I had a boyfriend, and we were having sex without condoms.
Always
Now.
smart.
Yeah, not the greatest idea.
Dan's the
but
voice
I think
of reason.
he didn't have any money, and neither did I to buy any. So we just did it without it. So I got pregnant.
Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you guys. And I was really scared, and I was like, I don't really know what to do, and this is terrible. But
There was a flight of stairs.
no. Here's the other problem, right? I didn't really know if he was the dad because I had also had sex with like another guy that month, right?
Oh, wow.
But I believe he was only because they told me it was about 3 months that I was pregnant when I went to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He was the last guy I had. It was between two guys, so I
Oh.
figured out it was him.
Probably.
So
You are the father.
So he was definitely the one that did it, right? Plus the other guy was like, I'm like infertile. What's that mean? I think like Eve or something where you can't have kids.
No, infertile.
What?
Sterile.
Sterile. He told me, he was like
E-fertile.
Fucking website.
Yeah.
So I was at the dentist.
Do you
when,
think maybe that guy might have just said he was sterile so he would never have to deal with any responsibility with impregnating you?
Well, I don't think I would have had the baby in the first place.
All right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story.
So, fellas, this is what happened.
Jesus.
I told my girlfriends. I didn't tell my mom till, like, I think last year. I was like, chickies, listen to me. Because I had 3 chickie friends.
Chickie.
I was like, I think I'm pregnant. And the, like, chickies at the nursing place said I'm pregnant 3 months. And I was like, I really can't have a baby. I don't have any money. So I figured they were, like, we're all going to, like, pool together and give me some abortion money, right? Because I was like, I had no money, and I was working.
It's $240 down at the free clinic. Fucking Damone gets her pregnant. Oh, shit.
That was a great impression, man.
Yeah, thank you. One of my favorites.
It's one of his best.
I love Damone. Love Damone, man.
Give him a little more.
I
I don't think he's heard this.
Thought we'd come by and help on with your math homework on such a hot day. Isn't it great?
What is that accent? What is that a mix of?
I don't know. It's just kind of Damone.
It's
just fucking Damone.
That's fucking great, man. Shit.
He let
no
us
matter
down,
where
though.
you are, make like that's the place to be. Isn't this great?
I can make you happy at anything.
Dude, we had him on the show. He let us down.
Kiss me.
He wasn't the
You
fun
won't
Damone.
regret it.
He why didn't do any of it?
He wasn't fun.
You're the assistant to the assistant manager at a movie theater.
What is that? Is that New York Jewish?
I don't know what it is, but it's great. I love Damone.
Because I was like, I had no money, and I was working at Burger King, and I was like, I was like in 11th grade.
Let's all put some money together and make over your uterus.
And I had
Get
to
the scar tissue removed.
Yeah, and I had braces. So like I was paying for my own braces at the time. So I was like, I have to
How
pay.
fucking hot is that?
Because my
I was just
teeth
gonna
were
say that, Danny.
atrocious, like I said before, they were really bad. So,
So you worked at Burger King to raise the money for the...
yeah, actually I did. No, not raise the money. I was paying off like a $3,000 braces bill.
Wow.
Right. Plus I had to have oral surgery to move some teeth that were already inside my mouth. My mouth was fucked up. So
could have just grabbed the baby while he was in there.
No, I wish I could have done that. But I'm at the dentist's office. I'm doing like a dental thingy, and I think it was a cleaning, not an orthopedic. What? Because that's for your teeth.
Wow.
And
Orthopedic.
I like felt blood coming out. So I was like, I wonder what this is.
Holy
So I called my
shit.
girlfriend,
This story gets funnier and funnier, Francine.
and she was like, I was like, listen, I got blood coming out my vagina, and I'm pregnant, so this shouldn't be my period. So she was like, well, I don't know what to do. So what I did was I was like, well, maybe I'm having my period anyway. So I jammed a tampon up my crotch.
Oh, that's good.
And
Stop, little Junior.
I called another chick,
Sopped up his brain.
and she was like, oh my God, are you crazy? Take that tampon out of your crotch and just go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, took out the tampon, and voila, all this red shit came out. It was the baby.
Oh, my damn.
It came out on its own.
Give her a show.
You were covering up so much pain with that.
I-
Oh, my God.
And the baby came out to the toilet.
I changed before. I
Giving
didn't
out
have to-
cigars that say, it's a blob.
It was red shit. It was nothing but big old pile of shit just came out. And I was like, yay!
And the first thing is she's not even
my
she just goes, free abortion!
I was like, I don't need any money anymore. This is great.
Holy
Oh, my dear sweet Jesus.
All right, let me look at my calendar.
Holy shit.
Are you kidding me? That's the best thing I've ever heard.
That is the happiest miscarriage story I've ever heard. She didn't get a free abortion. She had a fucking miscarriage.
That is the most honest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. That is unbelievable.
Think of how loved that child would have been had it lived. She's laughing about
Not even
flushing.
an ounce of sadness.
No.
That's like she just hit a $20 scratch ticket. Just
Yeah.
Yay!
Look, I would love to go to the next segment, but I have to address a few things with Francine.
Yeah,
on
let's
this,
get
on this
Francine in
first
here.
segment. Francine, get in here because holy shit.
She might have just got herself a couple
That
hours
is
on the channel.
new, and that is fantastic. Hi, Francine. How are you? You're not pregnant, are you? Oh.
Not this month.
Yeah, take a seat. Yeah, because then you're closer to the mic.
Hey,
Oh
get her
my
on the Pal
God.
Talk camera.
Yeah, turn
Now
that
everyone
around.
can
Get that
see
off
how
of Bob
hot she
Kelly.
is.
Get that off of Bob and turn the. You could just spin it. Don't use the mechanical thing.
Yeah, here, I'll do it.
Physically do it?
Yeah, physically turn it. And get Francine on camera. There she is.
You got it? I don't
Yeah,
know. Okay.
she's right there.
Good.
Francine, that is a very candid story.
Thank you.
That no one knew that.
It's a true story.
I don't doubt it's true. It had too much. I don't think you could have made that up. It was when you were 17.
Yeah.
You got pregnant. Was it a white guy?
No, actually, back then I used to date black guys.
Black guys.
Yeah.
So he did you and then got you pregnant. How old was he?
I think he was about 17 too.
About 17. Also, you find out you're pregnant because you skipped 3 periods. You said you were 3 months pregnant.
Yep.
So you skipped 3 periods. 3 months along isn't like. Usually abortion is like you miss your first period. Girl goes and checks if she's pregnant. If she is, she gets an abortion. It's really nothing there.
You
procrastinator. The cell is pretty much,
It's a little dot.
Not, divided into a couple of pieces.
Yeah.
Not, at 3 months, there's some arms and legs and shit going on.
You can't fit it into a petri dish.
It's
at
small.
3
Yeah,
months.
it's small, but it's starting to form. You know what I mean?
Looks like a gummy bear.
Yeah, a little gummy bear. So what made you wait 3 months?
Well, I had no money. I really didn't.
Did you look into how much it was?
Yeah, one of my friends had an abortion at 15, and she told me it was about $250.
About $250.
Yeah, and she told me it was really painful, so I didn't want to go through all that pain she was talking about.
Unlike childbirth, which is a joy.
Yeah, just let it ride. What were you hoping for?
Oh my God, I gotta play that.
What were you hoping would happen if you weren't going for the abortion because you couldn't afford it? You were just gonna have a kid?
Nah, I couldn't have one.
So what were you doing? You did realize, even in your mind, that it would keep growing until it came out of you a human being? And
well, I told my friends, and they told me they'd help me with the money.
After what?
I told them probably
6 more months.
No, but I was really confused, and I didn't know what to do. And
But why the joy? I mean, let's get right into
Wow.
it.
Okay.
I mean, I get it. This happens all the time, and teenagers and women all over the place are
with your sex
are like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Do I have it? Do I have the abortion? Blah blah blah. But why the joy? That's the most shocking part of the entire story.
Because I didn't want it.
You didn't want it.
But there was no sadness whatsoever that something was growing like you had.
Zero.
That's great.
Did you know anything about
such a great chick?
Did you
You
know
can plant
anything
your
about
seed
your
and
own
she'll fill
body
it.
and biology and how that works?
Well,
like the growing of a baby and things, and that was a miscarriage, and you did know this?
Yep, and I walked out with a smile.
Did you go to the hospital?
Nope.
See, after a miscarriage, any girls out there listening, I would implore you, you're supposed to go to the hospital because the fact that you had a miscarriage means something was amiss.
Yeah, you don't dry
something was wrong.
You don't dry your vagina off on the hand dryer and call it a day. You might want to go see a doctor.
There we go.
And when you see a head come out of your vagina, you might want to go see somebody.
Now-
It's not your twin.
You looked into it, into the toilet?
Yep.
What did you see?
I saw red stuff.
Now, did you see anything that looked like little
good
baby
question.
parts?
Did you get like a poker?
Guys, I didn't even look. I just saw the red stuff and flushed.
Did it have an afro, a little baby afro?
No.
Did it look like you?
I don't know.
Did it have like a gold chain and a medallion? No.
A gold tooth?
A gold tooth.
Let's go to Monty in Montana. Monty.
Hey, fuck fest. Anyway, man, that is the most fucked up story I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, that is hardcore, man. You are hardcore.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, man, I had a
I would imagine there's people out there that almost drove off the road because they weren't expecting that.
The laughter. Yeah, let's hear her reaction again to the memory.
I think I got it queued up pretty good here.
My vagina, and I'm pregnant, so this shouldn't be my period. So she was like, well, I don't know what to do. So what I did was I was like, well, maybe I'm having my period anyway. So I jammed a tampon up my crotch. And I called another chick. And she was like, oh, my God, are you crazy? Take that tampon out of your crotch and just go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, took out the tampon, and voila, all this red shit came out. It was the baby.
Oh, my damn.
It came out on its own.
Oh, man. You were covering up so much pain with that.
Oh, my God.
And the baby came out to the toilet.
A cheap abort.
Giving out cigars that say, it's a blob.
The way to go, Fan.
She's telling it like she's on Leno, telling him a
Yeah.
story, like Jay.
A
and
story.
And then the craft service guy fell. And it was hysterical. But we filmed. We finished.
Make a promo out of that.
Oh my!
That is promo material. You no, and can I any other woman would have been at least a little bit like, this was like a part of me and my baby, and
there
you're
would have been some
laughing.
kind of emotion there.
Dude, any other show wouldn't even air this. That's what you're gonna
Oh
give you
my
guys
God!
credit.
And you're like, whoopee, yay, hooray, for your miscarriage.
You can't fake a laugh like that.
I was ecstatic about it, guys.
All right, let's go to Chris in Philly. Chris.
Hey, Tony Bagels.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey, man.
Opie, give her a show, man.
Well, we don't know what kind of show do you want to do, Francine?
I don't know. I could just tell stories. I got a million.
Story time with Francine?
Yeah.
We could do that.
Just end them all with ta-da!
Well, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Chris, we got to work something out. She's definitely impressed us today.
Hey, Danny and Nathaniel were great too, man.
Yeah, definitely they were. All right,
How
thank
you
you,
guys
Chris.
rock?
All right, yeah, John in Utah. John, what's up?
Yeah, if you give her a show, Fan has got to co-host it to keep her on track.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Than and Danny should sit in. All right, we're going to work out something with Francine, give her a couple hours. What the hell? Let's go to Craig in Florida. Craig?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey.
Hey, I was so disturbed by the story. I'm coming up the Florida Turnpike. I found myself doing 20 miles an hour on the shoulder just in disgust. I couldn't believe that.
That was a surprise to everyone. We had no idea because we didn't listen to this ahead of time. Only Fan and Danny knew. And they're like, trust us on this. This is gold. All right, let's go to Scott in Jersey. Scott, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, fellas?
Hey.
You fucking psychotic bitch. Yeah, you guys got to give her a show on Planned Parenthood. That's all I got to say.
All right. Yeah, we got to figure out some kind of theme for your show, Francine. Now, we got a second track here called Francine Has Her First Lesbo Experience. Is this worth playing after what we just heard?
This one is equally amusing, just in a different way. I mean, that one was more just disgusting. This one is more hot, but equally entertaining.
All right. You want to play the second?
This is a little long, but she sets it up. She sets it up pretty well.
You want to hear this, Anthony? It's a little long.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That's it.
She shot up. She stuck a tampon, shook her. She jumped up and down like a champagne bottle, and then popped it out of her vagina. Yay!
It did hurt for like 15 seconds. My tummy hurt.
It did?
Yeah, and I took a Tylenol, and everything was okay.
I was going to say, did you take a Tums, and that was it, right?
She took an acid reflux pill, a Nexium.
All right. You ready for the second story, Anthony?
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking? Because I'm always thinking radio. We should have ended with the first story.
Yeah, we didn't know.
We didn't know.
Who knew that was that?
I just don't think that this is going to have the same pop as the first story.
There's no way.
But we'll see. Let's listen to more of Francine doing radio.
So I was like, I don't see what the big deal is about eating snacks. You should just fucking eat it. Now, here's what happened. Years and years later, I think I was like 22. Me and this chick who were hanging out in the summertime.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, so the house is empty and stuff like that. And I think she kind of gave me like the weird funky feeling that she wanted to do something, right? Like the way she was sitting and stuff like that. And we were just really good friends. Until this day, we're really good friends anyway, right? So we're on the couch, and I kind of like leaned over and just kissed her. And she kissed me back. So then she was like, well, you know, I think if we do this, we should do this right. She's like, I think I should take a shower. So she goes into the shower and she takes a shower, right? So I was like, I'd never done it before or anything. And I was like, this is kind of weird, but I guess I could go through with it. And plus, I think I was in one of those weird bipolar states for like a week. So, she comes out the shower, and we kissed again.
And when she was naked, or was she wearing a towel?
She was naked. She came out of the shower naked, and she has a really cutesy body. Like
White girl, black girl?
She was black.
Good question.
And she was really cute. She still is really cute.
This was in Maryland?
No, this is in New York.
Oh,
okay, I'm not going to say where. So.
Uptown.
Oops.
Anyways, so I figured, I guess I've seen enough porn to know what to do from here. So I like gently like touched her breasts and stuff, and I tasted it. It was interesting and stuff like that. But she is like a go-getter. She like puts me on the toilet seat, like where the cover is. Like she puts on the cover,
yeah,
and she goes straight to the box.
Nice.
And she starts to eat me out, right? So I'm sitting there like, wow, I guess this is good.
Unless she gets a mouthful
You know,
of baby,
I'm
it's
like,
not going to top the last story, Opie.
But for some odd reason, I'm not really like. I was like, I guess it's nice or whatever. So then we went back to the bedroom after the snatch eating session in the bathroom.
Were you making a lot of noise?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was okay. Like I wasn't.
She didn't do it good enough for you?
She did it good, but I think
it was fake.
Here's what I think it was. I think she was a little bit more into it than I was.
It's almost like you were getting molested or something like that.
Kind of, sort of. So we went back to the bedroom and we made out some more, and she ate my snatch some more, and then she was like, "Aren't you gonna do me?" And so I'm on the bed like, I had already jammed my finger up her crotch and like did all the ooey gooey messy stuff, and I didn't really think I wanted to put my face down there, right?
Well, what was the problem with her box, though?
Looks like a wallet.
All right, it's just that I'm used to jerking off a guy, and here I am playing with a twat.
Yeah, but I mean, you have one. It's not like you don't know what to do with it. You know what feels good on you.
Yeah, but it was a little odd. It was the first time, and I was like, I didn't really know what
First
to do.
time, that means it's happened more than
No.
once.
This was only, actually, first and only.
Is Danny saying that he'd suck a good cock?
Using
the logic you just used.
You had to think about that for a second.
Well, yeah. Well, then in that case,
I would.
Maybe. Let's suck a fantastic one.
Just had to kind of bring that up.
Maybe Danny should have a show. Right after Patrice.
We all missed the line, by the way. Chester's liver had it from whackbag.com. She skipped 3 periods: English, math, and science. I must be pregnant.
Show me how you suck a guy's cock. The last time I'm going to ask you.
Danny.
Oh, all right.
Show me with your mouth.
Back to Francine's story.
This happened more than
No.
The
This
first
is only
time.
actually first and only time it ever happened. So I was thinking in my head like, I don't really want to go down there. Like, this is not my cup of tea. I like it that she does it to me, and she's like staying on my snatch for like hours. But I don't really think I want to reciprocate. So finally, I give in, and I'm like, ugh. So she kept asking, so I was like, I guess I'll fucking eat the snatch. But I was like, there's no way I'm gonna eat it just like that. I was like, hold on, I gotta get saran wrap.
And hot sauce.
Oh my god.
I couldn't do it. It was too ooey and gooey in my fingers.
What did you do with saran wrap?
So I put the saran wrap over her vagina.
What the? This is fantastic. You fucking put saran wrap. Oh, do you know how insulting that is?
All right.
That you had to wrap it up like it was trout?
All right, this is what's going to happen, Francine. It's going to be story time with Francine.
Opie's brain is going right now.
Oh, without a doubt. You give us a list of stories you want to tell. Okay. And when we feel comfortable that you have enough stories to tell, you have 2 hours on 202, baby.
Because this is fantastical.
And Fan and Danny will be sitting in to keep you on track.
Yeah.
Because they did a great job as well.
Can I give a tease? I rate myself with a dildo once. Ooh.
Is this chick? I've never met her in my life. But what she's normal, right?
Yeah.
Like she's not like off the street or nothing.
See,
no.
See, this is the problem now. That's like radio gold. So now you're gonna probably have to tell that story in a few minutes here. After we finish with this story.
I love her.
The story.
And I did it through that. So.
Condom. Oh my! Was this after the abortion thing?
Yeah, I was 22.
You're just so, you're just all safe and.
But here's
protection.
no. We've known each other for a really long time, and I know she's like a health fanatic.
And she was fine with this.
Yeah.
I mean, you said to her, "I'm gonna go get some Saran wrap."
Yep.
And she was like, "Okay."
No, she's like, she didn't really want me to, but I was like, I'm not gonna. Here's the thing, I jammed my fucking fingers up her crotch, and it's like ooey gooey, messy, and
delicious.
No. All right, this is the other thing too. Although, like, I had a lot of sex in like my teenage years, right? Like after like 18 or 19, I practically stopped having sex, right? Like I hardly ever, or I just do like maybe once every 6 months to a year I'll have sex. Since I was like around probably 19 years old, right? So my snatch is like always tight and small and stuff like that. And,
oh my God.
And hers, she has a boyfriend, and I think this guy just goes at it like every day. So her snatch is a little bit different from mine. Mine's just the way it's supposed to be, which is what I think it is. Tight snatch. And I think hers was a little,
loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey. And I didn't like the loosey-goosey with the hairy and all the ooey-gooey. It sucked.
Had flaps.
And when I went down there with the fucking saran wrap, right, I was like, ew. I was like, I feel for men.
Open sesame.
I was like, I've got saran wrap, and I don't fucking like it. So it must be an atrocity for most men to fucking get down there and be like, oh, God, I don't know what's going to be down there. And then you I didn't like it. I was like, this just stinks. Fucking right, I never did it. I don't even count it, really. I'm like, I didn't do it. But I did rub her ass. She had a lovely round ass.
The way you're moving your hand, you twirled it.
Just rubbed it.
You buffed it.
Yeah.
Wax on, wax off.
Because I'm still on this whole saran wrap situation.
Who's, by the way, who's third guy in there?
One of her friends.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Cannot be part of it.
Yeah, he will
totally
not be
trying
part
to
of the
overtake.
Story Time with Francine radio show.
Mr. Wants Attention guy. It's not about him.
That's right.
It's about Francine.
You're right, Anthony.
Don't want to hear this guy trying to put in his little hack jokes.
Yeah, well, actually, Francine told me that he's a comic.
What?
Yeah, he's a lot more talkative on stage.
Well,
Jesus.
let him be talkative on stage.
Right.
Because he's trying to make a gag every time you say something. He doesn't have to constantly be talking with every word you say.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Here's the end of the story.
So I never
you took a piece of saran wrap.
Yes.
How big of a piece did you was it just enough to cover, or was it like thigh to thigh?
Good question.
It was probably about this big, so it was probably enough to go thigh to thigh. Because I'm telling you, the way I was feeling it, I was like, there's no way my mouth is going down there. Fuck it. And I don't care what she says or what she does. I don't want to do it. I think it's a good idea because I wanted the experience of being with a chick. And it was nice, and I was in my weird little state. And I think it was a good experience, but I'll probably never do it again.
And there it is.
Wow. That is amazing.
Can I tell what another addition to that story?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. After that incident, she actually came over to my house when my mom was away. And she brought her boyfriend because I told you, she's really, really into this thing. So she was like, my boyfriend wants to see us fuck. So I was like, didn't you just get it? I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I brought out saran wrap, for God's sake.
Did you
put a hint?
A Ziploc on his cock?
And her boyfriend, he was all right. So I went to the bathroom. I came back to the living room, and they were fucking in my living room.
The nerve.
Jeez. Right in your living room.
Right in the living room.
And what did you do?
I was like, can you guys take that to the bedroom? So they went to the bedroom.
They were probably thinking, yeah, we're all going to the bedroom.
So they went to the bedroom, and I stayed in the living room because I didn't want to join. And I watched TV, and I called my boyfriend. And she came out in the living room in her towel, and she was like, aren't you going to join us? And I was like, no.
Oh.
So she had to go back
You ready?
Oh, wow.
That must have been an awkward thing.
That's a
They're in
little
the bedroom,
awkward.
And they're like, is she coming? I don't know.
Maybe she's out of saran wrap. Go to the store.
Maybe
tin foil.
Maybe she went to White Hen.
Wax paper. That's all you have is like a blue tarp from over the pool.
You guys, we might have the line of the show from Adam in Nebraska. We're trying to find a name for Francine's radio show that she's going to do soon on 202. Adam.
What's up? I got one.
All right.
Tissue time from the hood.
Yeah, tissue time. Human tissue.
Yeah, everybody likes whacking off to a good miscarriage story.
Yeah.
Miscarriage with braces.
Thank you.
Yeah, just a picture of you, all young, with your braces on, miscarrying into a toilet bowl.
But cackling.
And laughing about it.
And flushing.
And flushing it down. Bye-bye, Junior. Boy or girl, did you look? Was there a little peenie floating in the mess?
It was just red stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like liver, like love.
Where's the CD?
Oh, God.
We're going to go. You know, this is crazy, but we're going to play it a third time.
This is disgusting.
Gotta hear her description.
She just said a liver came out of my vagina.
This is
so perfect.
It's not the whole story. It's the last minute. Pretty much right before the big punchline. We'll go to break with this and continue with Francine and Bob Kelly. Bob, we promoting anything today?
Tourgasm, HBO.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, we're going to be a 9-episode series on HBO. Maybe either after The Sopranos or after Jimmy's show.
Holy shit! Congratulations, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Can we? Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Can we play this real low in the background?
Yeah, of course.
Turn this down a little so it's low. Yeah. Happy music.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
We'll go to break with this once again.
Story gets funnier and funnier, Francine.
And she was like, I was like, listen, I got blood coming out my vagina, and I'm pregnant, so this shouldn't be my period. So she was like, well, I don't know what to do. So what I did was I was like, well, maybe I'm having my period anyway. So I jammed a tampon up my crotch, and I called another chick. And she was like, oh, my God, are you crazy? Take that tampon out of your crotch and just go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, took out the tampon, and voila, all this red shit came out. It was the baby.
Oh, my damn.
It came out on its own.
Oh, man. You were covering up so much pain with that.
Oh, my God. The baby came out to the toilet.
Giving out cigars that say, it's a blob. It's time for everyone's favorite game show. Match Wits with a Half-Wit.
I don't get it.
Starring Francine as the Half-Wit. And Master of Ceremonies, Anthony Bert Convihair Cumia. With subjects like famous women in history.
Do you know who Helen Keller was?
Is she a star?
No.
Geography.
What is the capital of New York?
Manhattan?
Wrong, idiot.
And U.S. presidents.
Lincoln, what was his biggest impact on the country as president?
He wore a big hat.
You're what they call ignorant.
Don't let her taunts intimidate you.
I'm book smart.
What kind of book?
I just read a lot of Grisham novels.
God!
If you have the slightest ability to retain information, you'll win.
I did really bad in high school.
Away with you! Away! Away! Leave!
Anyone can win at this game. Right, Francine? Amen, sister.
No, you don't. It's overshooting. The fucking guy.
What the hell did I miss when I left the room?
The same thing.
What the hell's going on?
I understand. People enjoy their Xbox and PlayStation 2 games and everything like that. I am a keyboard mouse control guy. I like PC games, and I like the control that the mouse gives me for aiming. It's harder to aim with a fucking controller from those games.
Look, I know what you're saying, but you can't do both.
And I like the other thing. How do you turn? How do you arm things? How do you turn on your flashlight? How do you grab different items? How do you
do button? There's 28 buttons on the thing.
28 goddamn buttons. I'm trying to flip around. I don't know which is which. I'm getting killed constantly. A keyboard, it's all spelled. I know exactly where everything is.
I know what to hit. A keyboard is huge, though. A keyboard is huge.
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
That's great. It's huge.
A remote is everything is compact.
I want my flashlight. You know what my flashlight is? F for flashlight. You know what my grenades are? G for grenades.
Mine is A. My grenades are A.
It's
right
a lot
there.
easier.
What game
Keyboard
you playing?
and mouse.
Ghost Recon on
Yeah.
Xbox 360.
Great game.
But he gave his friggin' Xbox back.
I had to. They asked for it back.
They did?
I didn't bring mine back voluntarily. I never do that. I was told by Don Wicklin, here, take this home with you. I go, do I have to give it back? Because if I had to give it back, I wasn't going to take it in the first place because it's a pain in the ass taking shit back. So, no, you could keep it. And I had it for like a month or two, and then they were like, oh, you got to bring that back.
Who's they?
They. You know who
There's
they
a
are.
lot of they out there.
Wow.
Black people.
They give you free shit.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go to
bitching.
Fuck them.
Let's go to Bo in Jersey. Bo, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
While Francine was doing this story, my mom was on the phone with me, and she overheard the whole thing, and she laughed harder than Francine did at the story. I thought it was funny as hell.
Only child, are you?
No one saw that coming. That's the beauty of that one. Ty in Texas, what's up?
Hey, I have an idea for Fran's show.
Okay.
It should be Fran, Ann, and Dan show.
Fran, Dan, and Than.
I don't know about
That's
the
fantastic.
No, Than wants it to be Fran, Than, and Dan.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Fran, Than, and Dan show.
Cody in Indiana. Cody.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Another idea for the show that hopefully doesn't stink. Big Bloody Mess is the name of the show, and other bedtime stories with Francine.
Big Bloody Mess and other bedtime stories.
Well, as soon as Francine has a list of stories that we think will be good.
How about flush it if you got them?
It'll be story time with Francine. Nothing.
Nothing.
Someone is suggesting after each one of her stories, she yells out, "The aristocrat!" Yeah. That's Don from Jersey. Don Catlow. Very good.
Good idea.
Should we're running out of how long is that story you teased?
Dildo thing.
The dildo story's not that long.
All right, why don't you tell us a little bit about the dildo
Yeah, but know what I'm
story?
thinking?
What?
What if she does it live at the Hard Rock tomorrow in front of an audience?
Oh, God.
Hey, that'd be nice.
Could you pull that off, you think, or no? Be
Well,
honest.
But, honestly, like, I actually have, like, a job. Like,
Oh, you can't be there tomorrow?
Yeah,
All right,
like,
tell
I
the
work
story
9:30.
now, then.
Damn it.
Sorry, I would come, though. I really would.
Yeah.
All right, tell the story then.
All right, what happened with the dildo?
Well, here's the dildo story. I hadn't had sex in
Wait, what's the
about,
title of the story?
Really desperate.
Really desperate. Okay.
Signed, really desperate.
What is it? What is it about? You said what was it about again? Can you tell me?
Well, I had
story.
You raped yourself with a dildo.
I raped myself with a dildo.
All right.
That's it.
It was about a year and a half since I had sex, and I asked one of my girlfriends what I should do because I really wanted to do it. She was like, "Well, why don't you get a dildo?" So I was like, "Oh, that sounds good." So I went down to the dildo store.
The dildo store.
There's a dildo store?
Yeah. Where is that?
Do you have music for that?
Dildos are
dildo
us.
store.
Dildos are us.
Babes R Us, I think.
Babes are us?
I think so.
Sex toys are us.
So, yeah,
Just
yeah.
walking down to the dildo store.
Just had an abortion. I'm gonna go beat myself up with a sword-handed dildo.
Yeah. So you went to the dildo store.
Nope.
And I went dildo shopping.
Now, how was that? How did you choose? What was the criteria for the dildo?
Criteria for the dildo is big and thick. That's pretty much
You wanted it big and thick.
Well, at least normal size big and thick.
And what color?
Well, I got a clear one, to tell you the truth.
Clear?
Yes.
Oh, that's
I got
awful.
a clear dildo.
So you want to have sex with a ghost?
No, not that I wanted
You
to
can
have.
see the little hand and the little leg attached to the dildo.
Well,
it's like getting a black car and nothing. Okay, good.
All right.
Were there any people in the store?
There was a lot of people in the
Really,
store,
shopping?
actually. Yeah, they're all dildo shopping.
More guys or girls or mix or?
It was more girls than guys.
Wow.
And there were books and videos.
All
and,
kinds of fun stuff.
All-
And behind the counter, guy or girl?
chicks. They
Chick.
all look like lesbians.
Yeah, they are. And then so you
saran
you
wrap
picked
on
it
their
out.
vaginas. Is that how you knew? Do they have saran wrap on the vagina? Is that how you knew they were lesbians?
No.
Saran wrap. So you bought your dildo.
No, at first I had to
Oh.
pick a size of the dildo.
Oh.
So I looked at all the dildos on the table, and the lady told me, she was like, if you've never used a dildo, you should probably take this one as a starter.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably about, let's say 4 or 5 inches.
Aw.
And I looked at it and said, I think I could do a little bigger.
Yeah.
So
Man up.
I bought a, yeah, that's right, Anthony. I manned up,
Mm-hmm.
and I got this probably about 7 or 8 inch dildo that was probably about 3 or 4 inches thick, and I thought it was perfect.
Hey.
So I got the batteries.
Did you say 4 inches thick? Like
I don't know, what is that?
4 inches is this big, sweetie.
Oh, that's really big.
Well, in diameter,
Like,
maybe
yeah,
circumference.
Yeah, then you gotta make a circle out of it, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not. Okay.
You,
Thanks,
ma-
Hope.
you made it sound like it was 4 inches across.
Yeah, like a square.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, put this in your vagina.
Make a perfect fucking circle, you ass.
It doesn't-
Makes it a little
It's
smaller.
like an IQ test. It doesn't fit. You have a round hole.
All right, let's go. We're running out of show.
So you got the dildo.
Yeah, so I got the dildo, and I got the batteries, and I took it home with me.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady had given me like these little cream thingies to make it easier for the
Lubrication.
Penetration, yeah.
Right.
The lubrication stuff. So I got home.
How'd you set the mood or set up your room or yourself? What did you do?
Well, I put on classical music.
Uh-huh.
Why classical music?
A little classical music. What
Yeah.
classical music do you know or have?
Well, actually, besides you guys, I listen to you guys all day and all night. When I go to sleep, actually, I put on, I think it's that station with a lot of news in the morning.
Right.
And then at night, it turns into...
Classical.
Yeah.
Really?
It's that awful station, NPR. There you go.
Oh, okay.
All
National
right.
Public Radio.
So you got the classical music cranking.
Classical music is playing.
You got
Yeah.
the dildo by your side.
Yeah, and I thought I was ready for this dildo. I didn't think it was too small or too big or
Now
anything.
you unwrap the whole thing, and then you're kind of you took all your clothes off.
Yep.
So you're naked, you're nude, laying on your bed.
Yes.
Now are you getting a little excited at the prospect?
Actually, I was very excited. I hadn't had sex in like a year and a half. I was really looking forward to this.
Yeah.
So so I took the lubrication and I rubbed it out around my vagina.
Yeah.
Because I thought that's what you should do.
Sure.
And I took the dildo.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to jam it up my crotch.
Huh.
Yeah, tried to jam it up my crotch. It would not go in
Why?
because it was too big.
Yeah, well, and she hadn't had sex in a year and a half, so...
So her
a little
vagina
shrinkage,
shrunk.
Probably. Sure.
The vagina
Now-
had shrunk enormously.
Was it jamming from lack of lubrication or just pure size difference?
Pure size difference.
You couldn't stretch?
It wasn't stretching, not very well at least.
Gee.
Should have got a
So-
hammer.
Knock it in. Take a few whacks at it with a lump hammer.
Or a mallet from that.
Like a cartoon. Thump, thump, thump.
A mallet from, what is it called? Lawn bowling, whatever? The mallet game?
Croquet.
Croquet.
A little
Thank you.
croquet.
Okay.
I wish.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you tried. Now you're a little disappointed?
Well, but I'm not gonna give up because I refuse not to have sex in
Very
that long.
good.
I should at least have a fake penis go
Yeah.
inside.
Okay.
So I slowly but surely try to jam this penis clear thing up my crotch, and it's hurting a little bit. And it's hurting a lot actually because it's not really going in properly.
Were your eyes actually pushing out of your head?
Yeah, it was actually, it was painful.
Mm-hmm.
So I laid there in my bed and I was feeling a little down about it.
Yeah.
And slowly but surely I got it in. But by the time I got it in, I felt like I was taking advantage of myself. And it was vibrating at the same time because it was one of those vibrating dildos.
Right.
So I got this noise going, the vibrating noise, and it's hurting. That's how I rate myself with a dildo.
Oh, because it was a lot of pain. Were you bleeding or chafed afterwards?
No, I wasn't bleeding afterwards, but I did feel like taken advantage of.
See, I thought it was going to end with her not being able to get it up there, so she rolled over and jammed it up her ass.
So you took advantage of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
You
have a
felt like you would rape yourself.
Did you have a
because it was
dull
so
blade on
uncomfortable.
your own neck when you were doing this?
Did I what?
Nothing.
Did you steal your ATM card and take out some money later?
No, I didn't, but I did do it I probably did it for about 3 months. I raped myself because I refused to give up.
Good girl.
Yeah. So I raped myself probably about once or twice a week for 3 months, and then I threw it away because I realized it was just too
Hurting
much.
your kidneys?
Move it away.
Let's hear it for Francine.
Francine, wonderful.
Gave us a hell of an hour. Story time with Francine coming to High Voltage
Thank
sometime soon. Let's go to the phones and say hi to Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
Yeah, I want to play what I learned on the show today.
All right.
What I learned was when you're having a miscarriage, you hand out cigars saying it's a blob.
Very good line from Than. Let's go to Bad Cell Guy from Whackbag.
Hey, what's up, guys? I finally learned, Francine, you are radio gold, sweetheart. I cannot wait to listen to the show.
All right, good. Story time with Francine coming soon. Let's say hi to Holly in North Carolina. Holly.
Hey, you guys are great, and Francine fucking rocks. And if you replay the part where she's talking about her miscarriage, she sounds like the crazy psycho bitch from House of a Thousand Corpses.
Little bit.
Hysterical.
All right, thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
Let's go to Zach in Connecticut. Zach.
Hey, Owen, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Oh, man, I'm trying to study for my firefighter's exam. Just give me a full ride, man. I can't wait for this show to come on.
All right on. Josh in Arkansas. Josh.
What's up, fellas? I learned that when any young ladies out there need a miscarriage, just go to a dentist for some orthopedic surgery. That's dope.
That's dope. We'll end there. Hey, Bob Kelly, what are we promoting today, man?
HBO Torgasm coming out in May.
And you're going to be at the Hard Rock tomorrow?
I'm going to be at the Hard Rock tomorrow, yeah.
Live broadcast. We rarely do this, so hopefully we'll see a lot of familiar faces tomorrow. I would get there early because it looks like a lot of people are going to be there. What, Francine?
I'm going to be at the Village Mall tonight.
Tomorrow.